My name is Zira Damran, and I'm currently a standalone commercial pilot student at the Waterloo Wellington Flight Center. I started off my aviation journey a couple years back in Karachi, Pakistan, which is my hometown. However, due to personal reasons, I moved back to Canada and I restarted my journey over here at the Waterloo Wellington Flight Center. I faced many obstacles along the way and I continue to face all the ups and downs. I strongly believe that you can't let people or things stand in the way of you achieving your dreams. Obstacles are going to appear throughout your career, and with hard work and perseverance, you can achieve anything, which is why I'm going to work really hard and I know I'm never going to give up on my career. I like to say I inherited aviation from my father. My dad was an Air Force pilot back in his days, and I've always looked up to him as my role model, and in fact, I dream of becoming just like him one day, which is why a career in aviation is very important to me. Apart from that, as a South Asian woman, I want to help break this barrier that South Asian women face when looking towards a career in aviation and the stigma from our societies. Personally, when I first set foot into this industry, I had to face that as well. I remember people saying all sorts of comments. How are you going to take care of your house? This is a man's job. Maybe you should learn how to cook. It's funny how society works. They always like to bring you down. Out of the hundreds of comments I received, only a few of them were words of encouragement, which is why I want to be the change that I want to see. There's a really small percentage of female pilots globally compared to male pilots, and on top of that, South Asian female pilots, especially ones that wear hijab, it's pretty minimum. I even have a group chat with a couple hijabi female pilots, and it's funny to me that even after entering the field and breaking the stigma and breaking all the barriers, we still have a sense of insecurity in this industry. Somewhere deep down, we're afraid of facing racism, discrimination in general, colorism, all sorts of things. And this is all due to the fact that we in fact are a minority and there's not very many of us out there. There are hundreds of girls in my community who dream of becoming pilots. However, due to this barrier and the stigma and the fears, they never pursue it. Which is why I want to give back to this industry by becoming a welcoming face to all those girls who aspire to be pilots. My goal is to one day build my very own flight school, a woman CEO of a minority group building a flight school. Yeah, I like the sound of that. This industry needs more diverse female faces, and I plan on leaving my mark. If I'm successful in doing so, I would be able to empower more women and give them equal opportunities to pursue and thrive in aviation careers. This will also work towards enhancing women economic security and ensuring a diversified workforce. I like to say drops and drops accumulated have a ripple effect, and those drops together form a puddle, which then form a pond, and then a lake, and eventually it's the ocean. Along with being the change that I want to see and diversifying the aviation community, I believe an aviation career will help me view life from a different perspective. Not only do pilots get a bird's eye view of the world, but our experiences can be quite humbling as we realize the magnitude of the skies around us. Aviation can also build confidence and give you a sense of accomplishment. Taking your first solo flight may be the most satisfying and confidence-building experience of your lifetime. Pilots will more likely learn more about themselves while training than they will at any other times of their life. We're trained to make on-the-spot decisions and judge challenging situations, sometimes without even a warning. These are just some of the accomplishments that I want to achieve with a career in aviation.